Welcome to Janmat Manch, brought to you by Ketki Prakashan, the platform where we look beyond the headlines to explore the ideas, literature, and voice shaping modern India. In an era often dominated by political spectacle and loud polarization, true leadership is a frequently found in quiet, transformative dignity. Today, we are diving deep into remarkable new book that document exactly that. History will be kinder, the legacy of Dr. Manmohan Singh. Joining us today is the author behind this incredible work. He is a computer engineer, a seasoned retail banker with over a decade of insight into the heartbeat of middle class India, and above all, a deeply passionate writer dedicated to constitutional value and social harmony. Please welcome the author of History Will Be Kinder, broadcasting live from Navi Mumbai, Prathamesh Malaikar. Prathamesh, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Prathamesh Malaikar is a banker, writer, and keen observer of India's evolving social and political landscape. A computer engineer by qualification with an MBA in marketing and operation, he has spent over a decade in the Indian banking sector, specializing in a retail credit and financial services. His professional journey has given him deep exposure to the aspiration, struggle, and changing realities of middle class India. Experiences that often find reflection in his writing. While banking remains his profession, literature and public discourse have always been his true calling. Through his work, Prathamesh attempts to bridge the world of politics, society, culture, and ordinary human emotions with a perspective rooted in empathy, constitutional values, and social conciseness. He is the author of several books across genres, including the non-fiction work Loving Our Constitution, the fiction titled Love and Sedition, and the 90s Kids, Diary of a Lost Generation, as well as the Hindustani poetry collection Meri Shairi Mera Samaj. His books are available on Amazon.in. His writing frequently explores themes of constitutional morality, social harmony, identity, youth love, dissent, and the importance of human politics in modern India. He believed that literature and public thoughts must not merely entertain, but also encourage introspection and dialogue. History Will Be Kinder, the legacy of Dr. Manmohan Singh, stems from that very belief. Compiled and edited with extensive reference to public record, speeches, parliamentary debates, books, and historical materials, the work is both political reflection and personal tribute to one of India's most understood yet transformative leader. Through this book, Prathamesh seeks to document the legacy of dignity, intellect, humility, and inclusive governance represented by Dr. Manmohan Singh in an era increasingly dominated by spectacle and polarization. Apart from writing, he also envisions building an independent publishing platform dedicated to meaningful, socially concise, and accessible literature for emerging voices across India. He currently resides in Navi Mumbai. Now we'll start interview. Was there a specific personal realization or event that made you feel society owes an apology to Dr. Manmohan Singh? Furthermore, what makes the year 2026 the definitive time to bring this book to life?
We lost Dr. Manmohan Singh in December 2024.
Okay.
The last decade has been an era of noise and jingoistic politics.
Okay.
And Manmohan Singh stood for dignity, grace, and peaceful public discourse.
Okay.
The values that are absent in Indian political scenario as of now. And history has been rewritten. The India got independence in 1947, but several contributors have contributed to nation building.
Okay.
Dr. Manmohan Singh was such a visionary leader who contributed immensely to nation building, apart from changing the economic landscape of India.
Okay.
So I felt somewhere down the line his contribution was wiped out from Indian history, was distorted. So I thought this was the right time to bring
Again,
his contribution
to society.
to society.
Yes.
So that was the prime objective.
Okay. Okay. The genesis of this book traces back to modest Instagram post and a WhatsApp status on Dr. Manmohan Singh's birthday. Could you share how that initial thought resonated and how your friend Ajay Patankar helped catalyze that simple idea into a comprehensive book?
I always posted something related to Dr. Manmohan Singh on his birthday,
Yeah.
and received many responses for that post.
Okay.
And one such response was from my friend Ajay Patankar,
Good.
who actually created that germ into my mind that this can become a book if you elaborate further, if you dive deep into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he suggested me that instead of just posting on Instagram, you could dwell further and perhaps try to create a book out of it.
This is a record for the society.
Yeah, just to try to document
Yes. Document for the
your interpretation about him.
correct. Correct.
So that's why he encouraged me, like,
you can write.
Yeah, you should write further.
Yes. Good.
Beyond the post.
Good, good. When his childhood friend Raja Muhammad Ali visited Dr. Singh and presented him with soil and water from his birthplace, Gaha village, now in Pakistan, it was a deeply moving moment. How does this poignant event reflect Dr. Singh's profound sense of grace and reconciliation regarding the past?
Dr. Manmohan Singh was born in undivided India.
Yeah. Before
So,
independence.
before partition.
Yes.
And he and his family migrated from village in Pakistan to Amritsar, Punjab.
Yeah.
The migration was violent. Like, we suffered various
So
loss of
many
lives.
people. Yes.
Despite that, there was no bitterness.
That is his quality.
Yes.
Yes.
So he never had hatred for any other community
Yeah.
or people from across the border.
Yes, you have to learn from that part.
Yes.
Yes.
So despite that, there was no bitterness. He looked at the entire South Asian forum with a lot of positivity.
Yeah.
And he still had emotional connect with his village.
Yeah.
And when one such friend of his visited New Delhi,
Yeah.
he was happy and he shared the same with media as well. He had written to media a letter in Urdu,
Correct.
which he presented to his friend, and he also gifted him Titan watch that
Very
when he
nice.
got.
Very nice. Good. A topper at Punjab University, an Adam Smith Prize winner at Cambridge, and a DPhil from Oxford, Dr. Singh's doctoral thesis focused on India export trends. Looking back, how were the seeds of India's landmark 1991 economic liberation already sown in his early academic research?
When India got independence, like, our GDP was below 3%.
Yeah.
That's why we had to adopt to some socialist norms.
Yes.
Like, India essentially became a socialist country, not the typical socialist,
Yes.
but with lot of restrictions on export.
Yes.
And import substitution became the ideology for export.
Yes.
So, like, the finance ministry that time felt that instead of importing,
can export.
we can manufacture in India,
And then
but and later export. But Manmohan Singh actually criticized this idea, like, you cannot stop import. You have to, like, import substitution cannot be a replacement for export.
Yes.
You have to manufacture and export.
Yes.
And this idea came in the 60s when he was preparing his thesis.
Oh.
So, like, it was 3 decades before he actually
Started his study.
So, like, his vision was pretty clear. Like, although we remain committed to our socialist values,
Yes.
but market cannot be confined. It cannot be dictated by license raj or bureaucratic restrictions. It has to open.
Open, yes.
So he believed in open economy right from the decade of 60s.
Very nice. During his early administrative career, Dr. Singh had to navigate complex labor disputes. How did his approach to resolving these conflicts highlights his deep commitment to human values and empathy?
He treated labor community at par with the management.
Yes.
He felt that even just like management has issues, the labor also have issues,
Yes.
and those issues are more social in nature than economic.
Correct.
So when he was the governor of RBI,
Yes.
he had one encounter with the union leader,
Yes.
and where instead of posting initiating suspensions, he ordered, like, he initiated a meeting with them,
Yes. Yes.
and he addressed some of the social issues, some of the social concerns faced by the laborers, the working class people within the RBI, and he suggested some solutions.
Correct.
Like, one of the major issues was alcoholism among the employees,
Yes.
and he addressed that issue, and he helped them eradicate
To
that.
eradicate point. Barabar.
So that resulted in smooth functioning of RBI. The friction between the labor and the management almost disappeared.
Smoothly going.
Yeah, and the labor and the RBI management worked hand in hand towards
Development of the country. Correct.
Yes.
Good, good. Dr. Singh's selection as a finance minister in 1991 was marked by unexpected twist and high political drama. Could you shed light on the circumstances that led to his sudden appointment?
Dr. Manmohan Singh was not a politician in first place.
Correct.
He never had a political background.
He is a bureaucrat.
He is more of a bureaucrat. He is a diplomat.
Correct, correct. Diplomatic bureaucrat.
Yes.
Yes.
So no one expected, like, he himself never expected to take over as the finance minister.
Oh.
Initially, like, even the Congress government thought that I.G. Patel, who was the former governor of RBI,
Yes.
was the correct person to take over as the finance minister.
Correct.
But somehow that didn't work out. So,
Yes.
like, when Narasimha Rao became Prime Minister, he knew Dr. Manmohan Singh's contribution as an RBI governor.
Correct.
And he was also close to Mr. Rajiv Gandhi as well.
Yes.
During his planning commission days.
Correct.
So they thought that politics, merely a politician cannot solve economic crisis.
Correct.
They needed people who had a person who had a background in economics,
Economics. Correct.
who had exposure of global politics.
Correct.
Dr. Manmohan Singh had served as a diplomat in United Nations as well. He
Yes.
was the economic advisor to many governments. Even during Indira Gandhi's time, he was an economic advisor.
Correct. Correct.
So they thought he was the right person to bring India out of this crisis.
Very nice.
So out of nowhere, like, PC Alexander, who was a bureaucrat at that time, was summoned to go to his house, and he was actually sleeping. So they had to wake him up and take him to take the oath of finance minister that time.
Okay.
So it happened. It was an accidental event.
Events. Correct. 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 Good. Good. Rather than presenting economic liberalization as a surrender to Western or IMF pressure, Dr. Singh framed it as a natural evolution of Nehruvian democracy and the path to national resurgence. How did he manage to successfully pivot this narrative for the Indian public?
Dr. Manmohan Singh did not commit to one ideology.
Correct.
He never came out as a capitalist or a socialist.
Socialist.
He's
Balancing everything.
Yes, it was more of a balancing act.
Yes.
Whatever was needed at that time,
Correct.
we need to be flexible enough to adopt those measures.
Correct.
Within the Congress itself, like, there was a huge socialist bloc who felt that he is going against the values prescribed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
Correct.
But he was, like, it was just an extension of Nehru's vision. It was not against Nehru's vision.
Correct. Correct.
So what Nehru envisioned India was like India without poverty.
Yes.
What economic liberalization would do is give India a chance to come out of poverty,
Correct.
and it would give them self-confidence to become entrepreneurs and create employment for future generations.
Yes. Yes.
And India was earlier divided into three classes, like the rich, the poor, and the middle class.
Yes.
But what economic liberalization did, it created upper middle class.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody who could, some people who could live a better standard of life with better buying power.
Buying power. Correct. Correct. Correct.
So that was like he was, like, initially he was considered like he is just following the Western pattern guided by IMF.
Correct.
But his vision was original, which was extension of the existing vision of India's economy.
Correct. Correct. Where previous government hesitated or stumbled, Dr. Singh succeeded in dismantling the license permit raj. How did he seamlessly blend political stealth with intellectual coherence to execute these historic changes?
The political strength was like a major bloc within Congress was still socialist. India was still a socialist country.
Yes, yes.
India is still a socialist country.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we cannot just wipe out those value system from our constitution. The words socialist and secular remain very much integral part of our Indian constitution.
Yes, yes.
So Dr. Manmohan Singh never wanted to compromise on those values.
Correct.
Yet he wanted to open the doors of Indian economy.
Correct.
And that could happen only by abolishing license Raj and making the international foreign investment slightly easier.
Easily.
So that people, investors from abroad can invest in India.
Correct.
And the crisis can be averted. Like we had only 2 weeks of reserves left with India.
Yeah.
And we had already traded our gold to a greater extent.
Yes.
So that was the time when he took over as the finance minister.
Correct.
And when he approached, when he initiated the economic liberalization bill,
Correct.
like the major motto was to bring foreign investment and then smoothen our economic crisis, the fiscal deficit, basically.
Yes. Correct. In 1999, Dr. Singh contested the Lok Sabha election from South Delhi and faced a defeat. How did this setback impact his personally, and did it alter his perspective towards electoral politics?
As he himself said that he is not a politician.
Yeah.
He himself claimed himself as an economist, as a diplomat.
Correct.
So he never deviated from his motto. His strength was policy making, governance, and uplifting and poverty eradication. He wanted to see people out of poverty.
Correct.
So he never considered himself a politician.
Correct.
So even when he was contesting, he was meant to contest. So he never had public support as well.
Yes.
Only, I think, then the Chief Minister of Delhi, Sheila Dixit ma'am, only she was rallying with him.
Yes.
Apart from her, there was no other politician who was actively
support to him.
That was one of the major reasons. And secondly, he himself doesn't have that aura of a politician. Like he cannot give good speeches. He cannot emotionally appeal to people.
Yes.
He is more like a policy maker than a politician.
Yes.
So that equation somehow did not gel well with the people of Delhi. And unfortunately, he couldn't win that Lok Sabha seat. But however, he came back to Rajya Sabha.
He managed to come down. After assuming the office of Prime Minister in 2004, a champion of the free market oversaw the implement of historic monumental social welfare legislation like Manrega and the Right to Information RTI Act. How did he, economist rooted in market reform, successfully spearhead the world's largest social security initiatives?
Although he was an economist, he was all for open economy and market revolution. But Dr. Manmohan Singh, during his childhood, had faced poverty. And he knows what poverty and unemployment can do to the society.
Correct.
So Manrega was that initiative that gave rural India a chance to stay employed for 100 days in a year.
Correct.
So even during drought, when farmers couldn't actually cultivate enough crop and they couldn't get access to market, they could still earn a decent livelihood for themselves through Manrega scheme. So that was one initiative that, despite opening the opening of economy, can benefit the rich and the middle class, but it never the resources will never reach to the poor people.
Correct.
Manrega was such initiative, a social initiative that opened the doors of employment for the poor, rural poor people.
Help the poor people.
Yes.
Correct.
So that was a balancing act. This happened during the UPA 1 regime.
Yes.
And UPA had sizable amount of leftist member of parliament, who almost 70 to 80 seats during his UPA tenure were left-leaning member of parliament. Like they were from the leftist Democratic Front.
Yes.
And so this initiative was very much welcomed by the leftist front.
Yes.
Because it opened, it actually became part of their common minimum program.
Yes.
And this was one of the initiatives which Manmohan Singh personally ensured that this reaches a logical conclusion at the end.
That's why all are supporting him.
So he never got an opposition from within the coalition.
Correct.
For this move.
Any problem? Yes.
And regarding RTI, Manmohan Singh was a believer of democracy.
Correct.
Like if he believed that democracy demands to ask questions, citizens need to ask questions.
Yes.
And he himself faced those questions during his regime.
Yes. Very nice.
He held more than 150 press conferences during his tenure as a prime minister. and RTI gave one such opportunity for a common man to ask question directly to the government.
Yes.
And government is obliged to give
Answer to
answer
them.
with specified document.
Yes, yes.
And that's why this became a revolution during his period. Like
Correct.
even though detrimental to his own political party, he still went ahead and passed that RTI Act.
Very nice, very nice. Good. Good information. In 2014, Prime Minister Modi famously criticized the Manrega in Parliament, calling it a living monument of Congress failure. Yet, during the COVID-19 pandemic, this very scheme served as a critical economic lifeline for millions. How does this turn of event validate Dr. Singh's long-term policy vision?
Even during economic liberalization, Manmohan Singh's policies were never overturned by the successive government.
Correct.
After Manmohan Singh, after PV Narasimha Raw's government, when they went out of power, India took over. Like Atal Bihari Vajpayee became the Prime Minister of India. He never overturned Manmohan Singh's policies of liberalization. He continued that.
Correct.
He was a visionary. He had a long vision about Indian society and Indian economy.
Okay.
So he knew Manrega will have its significance.
Impact on the society. Correct,
Yes.
correct.
So
It works in COVID time.
yes, and when people lost their jobs, like particularly in rural India,
Yeah.
where there was the manufacturing industry had totally shut,
Yeah.
the agriculture produce couldn't reach the market.
Okay.
Manrega became the saving face for the current government as well.
Okay.
So like they had to rely on Manrega, despite criticizing the policy, they had ultimately go back to Manrega to ensure that at least some population remained employed during the COVID times.
Okay. Critics point out that the civil nuclear deal did not result in America nuclear power plants operating on Indian soil. Despite this, you argue that the accord was monumental strategic trump. How do you view this deal as a victory for India's global standing rather than just an energy pact?
Today, when people when they talk about nuclear deal, it is always about weapons.
Yeah.
Like it is a defense mechanism. Like people will use nuclear power as for making weapons as a part of their defense deal.
Okay.
But this was more like a deal for power crisis avoidance.
Okay.
Like what Manmohan Singh, along with President Obama, he envisioned that India's power crisis can be solved through nuclear fuel.
Yes.
Like they were planning to install small nuclear reactors with which had the capacity to power the entire city with very few amount of nuclear fuel.
Nuclear fuel. Correct.
So that was the deal. The deal was never about nuclear weapons. It was about electricity crisis.
Yes.
Even they envisioned that even the automobile sector would benefit by using nuclear fuel. That would, so once you charge a vehicle through that nuclear fuel,
Yes.
it would last for 5-7 years.
Oh.
So that would stop your dependency on petrol and diesel.
Correct.
So that was the vision. And unfortunately, when Dr. Manmohan Singh went out of power, President Obama also went out of power in America.
Yes.
And the newly formed government was not too keen on international cooperation.
So that is a difficulty for India.
Yes. So now it is still at standstill. Maybe in future when the governments change, we will go back to the deal
Nuclear
initiated, 1-2-3 deal that is initiated by Dr. Manmohan Singh.
Yes. Good. The book highlights a distinct contrast between the deeply respectful, substantive Indo-US ties during the Singh-Obama era and the more performative, spectacle-driven diplomacy seen in the recent years. How did Dr. Singh manage to cultivate deep relationship with global superpowers without ever compromising India's strategic autonomy?
Before Dr. Manmohan Singh became the Prime Minister, he was already a global leader.
Yeah.
He was already a diplomat who was already respected in global circles.
Correct.
So he need not have done anything different to gain that respect. He already had that respect.
Yes.
So when 2008 economic crisis happened, when the entire world was struggling with recession,
Yes.
India was in a far better position as compared to
Other countries.
other Western countries.
Yes, Sugan.
And that's when at the G20 summit, Dr. Manmohan Singh was requested to guide the other nations as to
How to handle
this crisis.
Yes.
So that respect was earned through his area of work, and whatever he had contributed to the global economic forums.
Yes.
So he did not have done anything different. So the respect that President Obama had for Dr. Manmohan Singh came out of his area of work and his vision for global South.
Correct. In the theater of modern politics, why do you think quite dignified and institutional diplomacy is often misinterpreted or mischaracterized as a weakness?
In today's times, like we have to blame media for that.
Yeah.
Media often highlights people who are more provocative, that who are more aggressive,
Yes.
and who take up issues that are more vitriolic in nature, that are more like that can disturb social harmony.
Yes.
So this role has to be played by media. Media need to play a more positive role. That if someone who may not have a great oratory skill, but he must be contributing something good at the grassroots level, it is media's job to highlight his work.
Correct.
And in recent times, it has never happened that media.
So one-sided media.
Yes, they are cheerleading
Media.
Yes, they are more cheerleaders than media.
Yes.
So like you do not have
Words to speak.
yes, and the weaker section doesn't get represented on
Correct. From media side.
from media
Correct.
side.
Amid fierce political and personal criticism, Dr. Singh maintained an unflappable demeanor. How did his family, environment, and deep spiritual roots provide him with the mental and emotional resilience to weather these storms?
During like his tenure as a diplomat, as a global diplomat,
Correct.
his family moved with him wherever they went.
Yes.
So like his daughters were educated abroad as well,
Correct.
and wherever he had postings in during his United Nations term, he lived in London, he lived in US.
Yes.
So they became global citizens along with Dr. Manmohan Singh.
Correct.
So they had the idea. Even they are one of his daughters is Cambridge educated.
Very good.
So it was fairly easy for his family to accommodate because they knew exactly what his role was.
Correct.
So whenever criticisms happened, they had the power to absorb that criticism as a family.
Correct. They have to suffer all this. Suffer means you have to accept that.
But that acceptance came because of his nature of
Positive
work.
nature. Yes. As readers look at contemporary India, what critical warning or lesson does your book offer regarding the protection and independence of a democratic institutions?
In today's scenario, we will never have something like RTI Act coming up, like
Correct.
something as transparent as RTI Act.
Correct.
Because like we are living in era of opacity where we don't know how reforms are happening.
Correct.
There is lack of vision when it comes to policy making as well, when it comes to governance as well. But our institutions have been compromised to a greater extent.
Correct.
So like it is up to the citizens of this country to live up to the constitutional values.
Correct.
And through this book also, like through the life of Dr. Manmohan Singh, they can learn the value system for which he stood.
Okay. Dr. Singh famously remarked that history would be kinder to him than the contemporary media. Do you believe that history has finally begun to recognize his true value and a lasting legacy?
Yes, given the current economic crisis, we all are missing him currently.
Yes, because we are remembering him.
Yes. Had Dr. Manmohan Singh been there today and had he been given the authority to make financial decisions, he would have actually had the vision which was more futuristic than what is happening in today's times.
Okay. What you say that what books has reflection of your writing about the Manmohan Singhs, and what you say to the readers of ours, you can read this book because it is contain this much of Dr. Manmohan Singh's all this.
No, this is a document, this is more of a tribute, more of an apology to Dr. Manmohan Singh, that he was misunderstood during his tenure, and people couldn't actually realize his importance in Indian political scenario.
Correct.
So through this book, they can get a feel of it, they can self-reflect, and they can reassess his tenure as Prime Minister.
Very good. About the book of Kinder, the legacy of Dr. Manmohan Singh, and that bring us to the end of today's conversation on Janmat Manch. A huge thanks to you, to Prathamesh Malaikar, for joining us from Navi Mumbai and guiding us through this profound exploration of Dr. Manmohan Singh's life, his history, and his enduring impact on our nation. In a world quick to pass judgment, looking back at his journey reminds us of his famous words, "History will be kinder to me." Today's discussion shows that as the time passes, that legacy of quiet dignity, economic transformation, and statesman-like leadership only grows stronger. If we want to safeguard our constitutional values and build a more harmonious, critical thinking society, it begins with understanding the visionaries who shaped our modern history. For over decades, 4 decades, Ketki Prakashan has been a cornerstone in bringing impactful literature to life. From high quality book publishing and state of the art offset printing to custom corporate and educational printing solutions, they ensure that the written word is preserved and presented with unparalleled excellence. If you are an aspiring author looking to publish your book with complete ISBN support, or an institution seeking top tier printing services, they are your trusted partner. To our viewers, thank you for tuning in. If today's discussion gave you a deeper appreciation for the Dr. Manmohan Singh's legacy or inspired you to dive into the history books, please hit the like button, share this video with a fellow history enthusiast, and subscribe to Janmat Manch. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. We want to know your perspective on his impact on modern India. Thank you.